Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, comic book fans, my name is Kyle Krueger, and you're watching an episode of Krueger Would Have Thought, and today we are going to talk about the kings of comic books, one of the best creators, not the most greatest comic book creator ever, and arguably the main reason Marvel is awesome, and why we have Spider-Man and other people and other heroes, Stan Lee. Man, Stan was really awesome. He was very imaginative, very cool. I mean, this is stuff you don't in his early works, in his later works, but his early works, you could tell he had a lot of creativity. And he did. He's also, if you don't know, I am a huge Toku fan. And he made a deal with Toei to make a Tokusatsu Spider-Man series. And without him, he wouldn't inspire Toei to do more Super Sentai series. So we gotta thank Stan Lee. Not only is Stan Lee awesome, I think a lot of Toku fans owe Stan Lee a lot for accidentally sort of helping Super Sentai because without his ideas, we wouldn't have Battle Fever J, we wouldn't have Denji Man, and we wouldn't have Sun Vulcan. So, thank you, Stan. Thank you for that. Sorry, I just wanted to tell you that. I will admit, we all miss Stan Lee. And it really does suck that he's gone. I think we all loved his cameos. Oh, dude, he was the king of cameos. Marvel cameos, dude. He was, my favorite cameo, and this is kind of a biased thing, is when we find out at the end of the Big Hero 6 credit that he is Fred's dad. And that was so awesome because my favorite character is Fred. I will admit I've cosplayed as Fred. And I also realized that my last name is Krueger and I'm playing a guy named Fred. You get what I mean? And to find out that his dad is an animated version of Stan Lee is so awesome. It's kind of like a reward for him being one of the best characters in the movie. And man, I mean, I love, Fred is the fictional son of, the Disney son of Stan Lee, and that was, really awesome, and it's just, man, it also explains why Fred's a nice guy, because, when you're related to Stan Lee, you gotta be nice. Okay, well, but, yeah, I will admit, though, that when I found out he died, I felt really sad and bad, and for everybody who loved him, it felt like the world was becoming a little grimmer. And I will admit, though, that when he died, I also was thinking of Fred, because Fred was his fictional son. I loved Fred, and it's I have a lot in common with Fred, personality-wise, I will admit that. So, to find out that his dad died, it was great, now me and Fred have something else in common, something tragic, because I lost my dad when I was 15 in 2013 from pneumonia, and it was not a great day or night. It's arguably the worst night of my life, hands down. Nothing will ever top it. I think we all were heartbroken that Stan died. I think we all wanted him to turn 100 before he died, because he kind of deserved it. He died 95 years old because... And he lived such an amazing life. And we thought it would be cool if he lived another years to become 100, but no. It was so shocking, and we're all gonna miss him. The thing about Stan was that he was always humble. He never belittled anybody. He was always humble. He was always kind and caring to others. He knew how to deal with family. He made the best out of everything. Like, you could tell. Like, there was this one episode of season 12 of Hell's Kitchen where he was a guest. Where he was a guest on there, and you could tell he was having the time of his life there. And I think we all wish we could be like Stan and make the best out of everything. I will admit, I have made a lot of bad decisions, and I will admit I do not handle things well, especially this year. And sometimes I wish I and maybe other people that are like me were more like Stan when it comes to not letting things like obsession, or I wish we could handle things better. I wish we could not let... What I'm trying to say is that I wish me and other people that are having the same issue with me were more like Stanley, where we can handle things better. We can not obsess over things. We don't hurt other people. Stan never did any of that stuff. I wish me and sometimes other people were more like him. How to handle things and stuff. I also want to say to Stan Lee, we all miss you. You gave us joy and characters and great comics. And you were a fun dude. You've done so much good in this world. And it sucks that you were taken away from us. But I want you to realize that you brought us so much joy. And now that you're in heaven, I hope you see that you were very loved and important. Because you are. We all miss you, man. You gave us so much joy. I hope we did the same thing with you. Mr. Stanley, I want to thank you for everything you've done for this world. And thank you for being awesome, being humble, being nice, being friendly, for not making enemies, for handling things better, for being Fred's dad, for the cameos, for Marvel, for everything. And I'm going to say this. You are one awesome, kick-ass person. And we all miss you. And I miss you. Stan, thank you for everything.